You will be able to afford an air-conditioned mansion, won't you?
Well, hey, I can't afford to have the damn scrolls. It's going to cost a fortune to get them rebacked and framed and everything.
Yeah, but they're
I
gorgeous.
see your picture.
Yeah,
You know,
that big one.
they
Can
would
you
look-
imagine how much it's going to cost to get that one?
I know.
They would look so nice in my house.
The mahogany dining set that I,
You know what I say to them?
The
to get-
mahogany. Oh, yeah, yeah.
$5,000 to reglue it.
No, that was-
That's a bit stiff.
Well, no, that's
to
a big
reglue and
project.
refinish it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Not for a place that's specialized.
It's a big project.
You know, I mean, we've had it done Dad's handy dandy
Oh.
way.
I mean, that has to be corrected first, you know. That's wow, that was something else. I remember even as a child knowing nothing about it, looking at this.
He's
Try
sanding
looking
this
first
art treasure, you know,
in that drawer up
a
there.
little shellac, you know.
And it looks kind of like this sort of ripply plastic finish, you know. It's unbelievable. But let's not speak ill of the dead.
How does he sleep nights?
But you know, those scrolls that you got, I would love to have them in my place. They'd look great there. The portraits are never going to look great there. They look, you
They
know.
look great anywhere.
No, they'd look okay here.
I'll bring
but
them. I'll take them.
Yeah, they could go up there.
Nobody knows what
Well,
they are.
that's kind of a test.
Yas would be
Heavy
just,
test.
oh, he'd be so delighted. He'd be able to brag about them. And
Apparently, they're so
Well,
damn
that's-
valuable. I got to send them to the Richmond Museum.
why don't you do that?
I know, but you know, it is too bad that you can't get to keep. I mean, it's too bad that Gavin
Champagne sleep.
wasn't able to hold on.
Oh,
to
there's
the
no
peel.
way the peel could be. I mean, that
peel
that was
is-
really valuable.
Yeah.
That had to go.
Rebecca, you know what I have is that old
Well, there were 3 portraits, and one was by Peel, the guy who
Who?
did George Washington and everything. Right?
old man.
It's like
that was a-
worth multi-millions.
Richard
Yeah.
Henry
Yeah.
Lee, and you know he's one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. Man, big cheese.
passed away.
And
Oh,
that was Uncle
Mr.
Duncan's.
Grove?
Yeah, he lived by the post
and
office.
he just couldn't keep
Yeah.
that, so
Yeah.
it's been given to
I went
the
with you to his place,
National
Yeah.
Portrait Gallery.
and there was a map of
The other 2
they
ones
got
are the
a
ones
nice
grandmother.
They got a nice
They're-
tab.
was that the
liability to which you're referring?
Yes, those are yours.
I
handle
was
something
always
that's
thinking if
small.
there was
Not
anything
that you
like
They're not
property taxes
small.
that you guys
They're
did.
not really small,
Like,
and
I
you
don't
You
know,
know,
like
hang
that.
them in
I
a
mean,
nice
it's
environment.
really
Care about.
unfair that you should have to
I
pay
like
tax
love that
on.
map, you know.
Spoken like a
Oh,
true
I've got one
Republican.
here, I think.
Well, I think that if you sell the damn portraits and make money, you should pay taxes on it, and big taxes. But if it's an art treasure that's in the family that you're not making any money from, I don't think that's fair. And I don't think it's Republican to say that.
He loves this little boy.
Well, I know we've got to find the form.
I've got that same map.
There's a
up in-
form in Daddy's
It's on the wall in
files.
your bedroom.
What?
What map?
Oh,
Same map. No, there's one on the wall in the bedroom right now.
Oh, really? I didn't see it.
It's framed.
Did you
Yeah, just
say
have a
the
look.
word
It's
collapse?
Westford, and it's got all the names of the old farmers and everything on it.
Really? Because there was those people who were there at lunch who were very interested in the land they used to own that's above the farm, and they can't find a record of it.
Who's
It might be
that?
written on
You
the
know
wall
the
in the
word
kitchen.
collapse?
Who was it? It was a couple, sort of middle-aged, and they were
That's what you
they
did.
really wanted
That's
to
what you
know
did
about
on
that.
that collapse.
Oh, well, one of them was this lady who was very thin. She was a little bit older than middle-aged.
Emily Packard.
She wanted to know about that
That's peekaboo.
road, and she says, "Is it true that road supposlly went up to Milton?" And I
Yes,
said,
of course.
"I was always told that." And then she said, "My ancestor had 20 acres above the Cobb farm, abutting that. We don't find any record of it, you know."
Get to work.
Yeah, you know, I said, "Well, you got to look in the land records. If you looked in the land, they're usually in the county seat." And they were saying, "Where will the land records be?" "Oh, I suppose they'd be in the town." I thought, I don't think they'd be in the town office. I think they'd be in the county seat, and that's Chittenden County, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
So that's Burlington.
Well, they have a lot of the land records or the town office.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
because they're so old, you know, and it was done a little
yeah.
differently. in the
Oh, yeah,
18th
they were done by
century.
chain. They measured with these chains.
Yeah.
And I gave them a little discussion of that, and they were very impressed. And I can see them trying to, you know, take a chunk out of the Cobb farm.
How I am
Oh, that's all right. I don't care.
Yeah, no, you don't have it. Why shouldn't you care?
No, I wouldn't want anything taken out of the Cobb farm. You know, one can prevent it.
You
Who knows where it'll end up?
Well, they might sugar it because they do sugar it.
You're getting, you're getting.
No, they sell it for
excited to ask.
townhouses.
No,
That's
they
what
wouldn't.
real Vermonters do.
We actually think that probably it's